Good afternoon, and good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks where we talk all things cool and retro. And we're gonna start off with the old timey store today, and then we'll cut right next door and check out the antique store. Just keep it different, keep it moving. Can't always just be at the old Wally Worlds and the Targets, although those are a lot of fun, and obviously that's how we get our new stuff. But always worth checking out the good old antique, thrifty type places to see if you ever come across that hidden gem. But we will peek around, and if we find anything interesting, we'll pop right back on. Let's go look. Alright, let's see. Check out the old toys. That's why we're here, after all. Might as well look. Got bags and bags of goodies. Anything exciting? Some dinos. Little people. Old Mickey Mouse. It's kind of old and vintage. Little Lego set. Very little Lego set. What's this little Mickey Mouse guy in here? Huh. Interesting. $4 might be worth just picking it up just to see, huh? Alright, let's check down low. Got some turtles. Kind of kitschy cool stuff. Nothing too exciting. I'm sure those are older. A random box of goodies. Little poppers. Huh. Well, I don't think that's anything that I need to pick up, especially not a super laser warrior thing. But we'll always pick up a Hannah Montana tour bus, for the homies. Alright, well, I think we're gonna get out of here and head on next door. Alright, time for the antique store. Always a hit or miss, but always fun to look around for sure, because you just never know what you're gonna see. I remember these computers here last time, which was just cool. Fun old school stuff. Old school video game, looks like. Fun things. Elvis VHSs, Elvis plates, Elvis cassettes. Again, Elvis plates, and some Disneyland kind of fun stuff there. But, alright, well, let's cruise around as always, because there's definitely a lot of stuff that is retro, but maybe not a ton of stuff that is, in fact, cool. So let's go check things out. And hey, look, Christmas. We're officially over halfway to Christmas. So, yes. What an interesting thing to be selling is like a DVD cover slips. Just, I mean, you could be cool for like an art project, but then you can burn that one. But it's an interesting thing. Alright, a few cool things in here. Of course, VHS is $5. That's pretty overpriced. A few Funkos. Oh, and I'm pretty sure I have that somewhere. I think I stored it away. I think I found it on clearance for like $5 or something one time. There's like a whole row full of them. I was like, oh, for $5. The kiddos might like it, but half that thing is $50 now. Might have to move it, but again, also these are $5, so maybe not the greatest judge. Or this, which I think I got on Amazon. It wasn't Black Friday, it was something else, but it was like $40, $50. So gotta get a deal for sure. Alright, let's see. I don't think there was anything back here last time, but again, as always, worth a check. Oh, that's cool. 69. I was for the longest time looking for a gumball machine. But I did find one. Oh, look at here. Okay, here's some cool stuff. But yeah, I did find a gumball machine. Ended up using it to put old, beat up, original Star Wars figures. And I thought it was a cool kind of attempt at art on my part. Alright, nothing too exciting in here. The Tarzan's cool. They did a JSA on, is it JSA? PSA. On Garbage Pail Kids, that's cool. Oh, that's Football Troll. That guy's cool. $6. Not bad. Kingpin, $10. Not bad. Okay, I mean, there's some stuff there. But then I think to myself, like, if you're gonna pay to have this spot, fill that bad boy up. Like, have it overflowing with goodness, not all these empty spaces. Again, that's just me, right? Alright. Beautiful, wonderful music going on here. Alright, we'll keep on keeping on. Anything in here before we make the corner? Anything? No. Alright, we did find something that I've been hunting for a very long time, but I'm not going to get it. And here's the reason, besides just the price. So, been looking for these Batman McDonald's cups for so long. So it is $20, which I feel like is actually overpriced. I think I've seen them on eBay for like 10, 15. I really, really want to find them in a um, in a Goodwill, in a true thrift store. I don't want to find them like that. I've seen them a few other times like that. Shout out, Mom. These are definitely were in my mom's house at one point. Not these, but those. So yeah, just obviously I could have already gotten them off eBay, but it's just like my long term thing that gives me something to always hunt for when I'm at those stores. So gonna leave it, but very cool to see for sure. All right, back good old Ollie's to see what we can get into. I sure hope this new mic's working because I've already recorded so many places for this week's Toy Hunt, and it's a little cheapo depot mic, but I figured it was better than just using the regular phone mic. Because sometimes you get these Ollies and there's kids and stuff, and you're trying to not make it look like you're a weird person filming them or something like that. So you have to talk a little quieter and things like that, but it doesn't really pop up on the sound. So I figured a mic might help with that, and if I could avoid it, I didn't want to spend the $130 for the high-speed good one, so we gave this little one a shot. So let us know if you think it sounds better than previous videos. It did start, I think, last week, maybe? So there should be a few instances on there, but there you go. There's old Ray Stance. I think that's the only one that was missing from another Ollie's that I was at a few weeks ago was Ray. So, if you wanted to, you could definitely complete that set. Oh, who do we got here? We got Ija Juji. Ija can't believe that's $12 for a guy that I don't think I've ever heard of outside of just their figure. Oh my god, they're here. No effing way. For $12, I'll buy all of them. Legit, I'll buy all of them for $12. No way, $12. Dude, that's crazy. Well, holy find of, like, wow. Okay, well, we're buying all of them. Let's do it. Yep, gonna need a cart for this. So, side note, just for frame of reference, I'm not a scumbag. So, almost all of these are going to be sold within my local toy group and hooked up friends and things like that. So, yeah, I mean, I'll make $1 or $2, but, like, no. I'm not turning and burning these for like $50. Oh, that would be terrible. God, I hate people that do that. See, it's one of my rules. Don't be a hypocrite. Yeah, I see people do it all the time. Oh, I hate scalpers. I hate scalpers. And then you catch them at like Walmart with like a stack of stuff, and you're like, why do you need 4 of those? And then you never see them post on groups, things like that. And I'm just like, oh man, that's just so cringe. Yeah, see, I thought these were like $20. At $20, like, yeah, I'd get like 2, but for 12, yeah, I can risk it. I can risk it. I'm sure plenty of people will be happy to have like that many figures for that price. So score for sure. Bada bing, bada boom. I wonder if there's any chases in here. Chases the blackguards. Now, I will probably keep a Chase Black card because, let's be honest, those are Chase Black cards and they're worth more. So definitely will keep a set. But yeah, that's a good deal. Cool. Get a post right now on the group. Who needs? Who needs? Usually don't like waiting in lines, but I'll wait for this. But check this out. Am I the only one that didn't know about that? That's gross. Ugh, lemon Kit Kat. Oh, rough. Speaking of not being a hypocrite, put your dang carts back. Come on now. Alright, after the high of that, which, worth noting, at the time of this filming, Ollie's has a 15% off sale going on for Ollie's members. So that dropped it down even more and made it basically to where I got 6 for the price of, or actually less than the price of 1 at the original number there. So, yeah, it's a good deal ski. I'm looking forward. Maybe we'll do a giveaway, right? You gotta get that 1K giveaway. Maybe there'll be multiple black cards. If there's multiple black cards, we'll hook you guys up. That'd be cool. Do a multiple, giveaway thing when we finally hit that 1K. So, that means you gotta subscribe, you gotta comment, you gotta like all that fun stuff to help and get us to 1K. Because that is the name of the game, right? That's why everybody kind of does this stuff. It's a release, it's a fun time, but at the end of the day, you gotta get those subscribers. You want people to watch, you want to have a community, you want to have people hanging out. So it's fun. Anyway, we're gonna get over. Yeah, there's a lot of people, kind of peopled out today, honestly. But let's go check out the movies. That's at least something that I can get into. So let's go check out the movies real quick. Up, skip, jump, in to the movies. What do we got? We got Fern Gully. Ooh, Casper: A New Beginning. Definitely had that one. The Mummy, Tom Cruise. Legit underrated. Star Trek. Good case. $1.99. First season, Suddenly Human. Yeah, what was that I watched that on the other day? But actually, really good. I've seen it before, but gotta give it another chance. Very good movie. Definitely deserved better, I thought. Oh yeah, the Ernest collection here. I got like 5 of these, but they're always worth picking up. Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Goes to Jail. Missing the scary one. But still not bad for $1.99. Alright. I think I've got one more stop I gotta make. Let me head on over to Goodwill, drop off some stuff. I don't think I need anything today. Still saving up for that Texas trip. It's gonna be a money bender for sure. So, especially with all those stores I'm gonna be hitting. I don't know how strong my willpower will be to reject picking up stuff. So, yeah, better save up. Alright, let's get going. Alright, time for some Goodwill and some good AC. Alright, good on you, Goodwill. It's always a nice feeling to walk into somewhere and get kind of lambasted with cold air. Definitely not a bad thing for sure. We got Magic Trick Kit. You had one of those as a kid. I could never figure it out, even with the instructions. Totally befuddled me for sure. There's a fun little Marlins hat. There you go. Craft. I probably gave it away for free at opening day or something like that. Let's see, anything exciting? Nothing down low. Nothing down low. What do we got? We got Christmas star wreath thingies. We got pictures. We got golf course. I miss every single one of those every single time. No doubt about it. We got junk on top of junk. Mixed in with some junk. Oh, people have put a hurting on that. I feel like that had to have been just somebody's collection. That was here like 2 weeks ago, and it was overflowing. Hard to deal with, hard to look through, and really kind of made it not. I'm always down for looking through stuff, but when you're doing something like that and everything just falls over you the whole time, not a lot to enjoy there for sure. Let's see if we can find some figures to enjoy. What do you think? What do you say? What do you know? I know it's not looking good. I know that. I know that for sure. Hmm. Some little dino action. Probably decent looking dinos there. $2, not bad. Not bad for a couple of old friends in the dino industry, that's for sure. Alright. Now we talked about the Batman cups. Now would be a good time just to go ahead and find it and not have to spend $20 on it. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be a nice change, right? I don't think the cup gods are looking down on me fairly today. They're being rather rude, I suppose. Books, records. Well, it's good that they moved these over here. I think that's a lot better than jammed in the corner like they were. But also, come on, you can just feel that they're empty. You just know they're empty. What are we doing? I don't know if people are just taking them out and like doubling them up inside the package, or just throwing them away and that being that. All right. Well, I don't see any VHSs. I'm not in the mood to dig through all that. Then to find maybe one thing that I need, because that's the problem. You find one thing, then you got to find 9 more in order to make it the what is it 10 for $3 or something? Yeah. So, all right. Well, I think it'll be about time to hit some big boxes, some Walmart, some Targets, that kind of thing. So let's buckle up and let's do that. Oh, I don't know. This might be a problem. Do I need a? Let's just hope that this isn't in here. Okay. Let's hope it's in. Oh, it's not in there, so you can't buy it. No Steven Seagal for me today. Bummer. All right, time for a visit to the old sketchy Walmart. Here's hoping we find some wrestling. I'm looking for that shipper. I don't think there's been any reports of it hitting around my area yet, so probably unlikely. But you know, you gotta check, you gotta look, and I got time because the road that I need to get to where I'm going is locked up tight, so I'm not gonna sit in traffic when I can look for figs. There's the old Skeleton Crew Acolyte waves going on there. Transformers, Bumblebee doing Bumblebee things. You got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, holding it down with old Stone Cold. Roman, a lot of Cody. A lot of Cody. And that's it, too. That's kind of weird. They gotta have more than that somewhere else. Surely, right? Wow, if they don't, that's crazy. No Monday Night Wars at all. That's weird. They're like super condensed here. Very strange. Very, very strange. Got some Star Wars hanging out back here. Yeah, weird. Feels like there's no there's no Joes, there's no Masters. There's only 3 pegs of one wave of wrestling. None of the oh well, there's the Triple H. Still one of those. Weird, weird, weird. All right, well, very strange, but I guess I know I'm saving some money because there ain't nothing here. Oh, baby. Shipper madness. Am I too late? I probably am too late to get the ones I wanted, but we are going to check all the same. Indie Monday Night Wars doesn't look like it. Looks like a bunch of the non-Monday Night Wars ones, so just a little too late to the party on this one. Bunch of top picks. Top picks. Holy moly, like nothing but top picks. I'm guessing that must have been the Monday Night Wars. Well, there's a Monday Night Wars, and it's the Chase 6. So, well, that's a bummer. You finally find it. One day too late, clearly. Well, it's really kind of a weak set. This one is. Weird. Got the re-release Hogan, the re-release Seth Rollins, Austin, which is nice. But, nothing I need. Well, I guess it's Superstars. It's that one, the Sheik and Muda. No, this is, yeah, Great Muda.
diesel power, but nothing I need. Not my line, but I guess we'll check the old regular figure, see if maybe some of them got taken over there. Wouldn't that be nice? But not really holding out hope. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Same old, same old. Dang. Must have just missed it. Well, can't win them all. I've got some on the way from Mattel Creations, but really need that Muda NWO. That's a must need, but surely it'll come on Mattel Creations. I just don't want to pay the $8. Of course, you have it on pre-order from Walmart, but let's be honest, that's like peeing while running while in a hurricane and next to the beach on a boat, and expecting not to get wet. So, not ideal, but hey, it's here, so they gotta be around town. Just keeping an eye out now. Don't really have a free hand, but anyway, found the Star Wars Coke, so, I mean, it's not the action figures I wanted, but, hey, bright side. Yeah. Yay, I don't even drink Coke. What am I doing?
Alright, another Walmart, another chance to hopefully come across a full shipper. Doesn't look like we're gonna get it at this one. One more to hit, at least today, and then I guess it's gonna be up to the road trip and see if we get lucky that way. No, nothing there. But yeah, I got the nationwide style trip coming up, going from Florida to Texas, so hopefully plenty of opportunities to check out some Walmarts and things along the way. Of course, not as many as would be back in the days when we could go 24 hours to our Walmarts, but we'll get as many as we can and see what we can see. And what I can see now is the same old, same old. Nothing exciting. Lex Luger doing Lex Luger things. Very good figure, but nothing exciting. Alright, how about down in this world? Is that Kiadi Mundi? That's. Oh, no. I don't know why I thought that was Kiadi, but. No, no end caps of Wrestling. It's another. It's Walmart No Joe's as well. Man. Hard times, hard times. Alright, well. One more Hope, one more Walmart, another Target. But I think I've kind of expended all the Walmarts in my area as far as the shipper goes. So got the one shipper in my really close Walmart, but it had already been raided. So bummer. Probably that guy. Probably that dang guy that I saw getting all that stuff I think it was last week's video where we ended up seeing each other. I saw this guy twice, and he was clearly a flipper. So, but probably that guy. Dang you guy, that was you. You know who you are. You suck. All right, what's the verdict? The verdict is more Jurassic Park. Ugh. makes me really not want to see that movie with how much Jurassic Park stuff I've seen with these dang shippers. It really doesn't. I still kind of want to see it, kinda, but no shipper. All right, so probably not anything good either because this is a terrible Walmart. Although, well, there you go. There's some clearance on some stuff that should have already been clearance or should have never been that price in the first place. So you got here Transformer Shockwave. Okay, it's new to me. I don't know if it's new to anybody else. I don't know that I've seen those before. You got Bulldog. You got a very old AEW. You got Brock Lesnar. Holy old school. Good lord. How long has this been here? Oof. Probably about as long as old Farouk Assad has been here. AEW, old AEW, new AEW, Bret Hart, no Shamrock. Oh, yep, Shamrock. So technically, I could complete the Gorilla Monsoon, but man, I just don't need those two, and I can't justify it. I just can't. A-Dub down low. No, are we? Seriously, no Joe's here again? Weird. What is going on with Joe's at Walmart? So strange. I don't understand. Like, it's literally the most popular thing on our channel for sure. Anytime Uncle BJ does a Joe review, we definitely do really well. Same with Masters, and there's no of the bigger scale Masters. $50 for pod race. So very strange indeed. Yeah, I guess we're gonna head on over to Target and start kind of wrapping up this week's Fig Hunt and get ready to get on the road, and fingers crossed for my own safe travels. I will give myself that positive vibe and get ready to spend a ton on gas and a ton on terrible food, but you know it's gonna be a good time. And hope you guys do enjoy coming along for the ride. So let's get on over to Target and see what else we've got on this Fig Hunt. Alright, Target, what do you got for me? Anything, nothing, something? What's it gonna be? Where are we gonna land on the need and want scale? I see a lot of clearance stickers. It's always good to see, I guess, if you need anything that's on clearance. $20 for Killer Croc, probably a good deal. Close, but no cigar. Oh, I do need this Rogue. I do need that Rogue. Alright, well, I'll get Rogue. I do need her. That is a need, not a want, for sure. Well, you know it is. A need as far as the toy game goes, that's for sure. Alright, how we doing on wrestling? 15%, 30%, holy random. Greatest hits DDP. Where did you come from? Clearly somebody returned you. A-Dub, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, and Jeff Hardy, Austin Gunn, Colton Gunn. Nobody wants the old Jeffrey Hardy AEW. Solo. Okay, got Solo up there. Got Rey Mysterio LWO. That's pretty cool. Godfather. Hours 50% off. Using this way, we got Thrawn, Mando, and K2. Oh, there's that pack that everybody's freaking out about. I do think I'm gonna end up selling my, what are those, vintage style figures. I think I'm gonna move on from those guys. Just don't really have the nostalgia for them, and I do not really see a purpose for them, I guess, so I think those are gonna go bye-bye. I do think that. Hard times. But cuts to be made, decisions to be had, all that fun stuff. You know, we're right here. We might as well go see what's going on in the old NECA set. Anything new? Anything exciting? Let's see. Nothing. And Funko's 40% off. Probably get a good deal there. Especially on some of those bigger ones. Some Alf Rock. It's such a good one. I really gotta pull the trigger on that one. Maybe after my trip. Alright, well, I don't see anything else I can't live without. But one or two more stops along the way, and we'll wrap up this good old Fig Hunt. But as always, we do appreciate you guys hanging out and getting things going. While you're here, if you wouldn't mind hitting us with a like, hit us with a comment, and of course, subscribing to the channel, as we do post new content every single day. And myself and Uncle BJ always do appreciate it. But let's see if we can get into a little bit more trouble before we finish up.
And I broke my mic, and now we're gonna go try Gabe's, a new store, at least for me in my area. No clue. Zero idea if there's anything even remotely related to our motto of cool and retro, but I guess there's only one way to know, and that is to go inside and figure it out. So I guess the answer is technically yes. Very like healthy, stretchy gorilla things. I let my kids watch some crazy videos with those guys. There you go, I did it. Yeah, it's very Burlington Goat Factory, where they got like kind of junk and a few like decent things, but yeah, they're still kind of priced basically normal. So now I know, and now I know that I don't ever have to come back in here again. So I'll count that as a win, and I wasted some time. So that's kind of the point of what I'm doing right now. So. Well, Gabe's, cross that off of the toy hunt. But at least clothes-wise, maybe. Maybe. Let's go over to Ross. And we are in an absolute wasteland for Ross. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So we've already said our goodbyes. So check us out next week as we are on the road to and from Texas. Wish us luck out on the hunt.